What's good, YouTube? What up, YouTube? What up? What up? What up? What up? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Sorry I've been MIA. Life has been lifing, but that's what I'm here to talk about right now. You know, I just recently had a birthday. Flew back to Detroit. Got to see my fam and friends, and it was a good time. So, right now, I've been wanting to do this video for a minute. I've been here in LA for the past 6-7 months, and I kind of feel like I've adjusted to the climate out here, the lifestyle, the people. Yeah, a lot. So I wrote down a little list about if you're moving out here to California, you should take these few things into consideration first. All right, my first piece of advice, if you're moving out here to California, my first piece of advice is don't believe the hype. California, I don't know why they portray it the way they do on TV, but it's not exactly that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not exactly glitz and glamours in Hollywood. That stuff is here, but I mean, you gotta know people to know people. If you really care about getting in those rooms. Los Angeles, LA, like where I stay specifically, I stay downtown Los Angeles. If you stay downtown, then you know. It's like the exact opposite of everything that you believe it is. You know, like from the homeless, from the crime, from I don't know, everything. Like it's probably, I mean, is it what I expected? I've visited LA before, so I kind of already knew like how it would be, but it's just one of those environments where, man, you always just got to stay on your P's and Q's. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. Like, it's something, like, at nighttime, like, you might have to carry around a little something if you, like, walking the dog or you about to go grab something to eat, whatever the case may be, if you're by yourself. Because you just don't know. Like, you got crazy homeless people. You got robbers, thieves. You got people just who, you know, quite frankly, are just assholes looking to ruin somebody's day. You know, so that's the main thing. Because when I first got out here, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, the gangs is probably the most you have to worry about when it comes to stuff like that. But like, I say the crazy homeless probably got them, probably one, outnumbered, and then two, you know, if you ain't right in the head, if you already don't have nothing to lose, they coming for everything you got. You know what I'm saying? Just being frank, just being quite honest with you. Like, they have nothing to lose. You feel me? So jobs. Okay, this is like a whatever you want to do type of situation. I can't tell y'all what to do. Y'all are grown. I am like, work for yourself, hustle, you know, fuck a job. You know, I'm anti-job all day, but use the job, don't let the job use you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be proactive. Think about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a job when I got out here. I was working at a little valet job. It's called Erewhon. It's a like high-end grocery store out here in LA. All right, what we got next? Try new things. So this kind of falls into having an open mind. Try new things. One real quick, what I want to say to that is you can't come out here and do it on your own. Like, you have to meet new people. You have to have like a few people that you trust or whatever the case may be. Like, luckily I already knew maybe like 2 people already out here, but I can't necessarily rely on them all the time if I need something or if I need a favor, because everyone, you know, is out here getting it. Everyone is out there on their own little journey, and they might not always be available. They might be busy. So, you know, luckily I've met a few more people along my journey who has helped me with little things, you know what I'm saying, that I might not have been able to do on my own, which was like babysit my dog for me or watch my car, or, you know, even come over and help me move in some furniture or just put some furniture together. So yeah, it's just like I thank God that I've been able to come across those people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because you got to be able to put yourself out there. Hold on, sirens. You're gonna hear a lot of those too. Like I'm a light sleeper. This is just a little off subject, but I'm a light sleeper, and I've got accustomed to just hearing sirens. You know, they film a lot. LA, obviously, they film a lot here in LA, especially downtown. And man, I didn't heard some like some explosions going off. You know, gunshots. You don't know whether like it's actual gunshots, someone getting shot up in the street, or it's like they filming a movie or whatever the case may be. So between that and the screaming people, random screaming people on the street, I've learned to sleep with background noise. You know what I'm saying? It's actually quite peaceful. You know, at this point, because like I'm gonna get my sleep regardless. I either had to deal with it or not. So yeah, but yeah, going back to the subject. So yeah, I've and trust me, I'm an introvert, man. Like I'm not really the friendly type. I'm a nice person, but I'm not like the type of person to just go out and start talking to random strangers and making conversation. I mean, if the situation called for it, then you know, like, you know, maybe. But yeah, I mean, I've always been like keeping my circle tight, but I knew coming out here I'll have to be open to, you know, just making new friends, meeting new people. And people are currency, man. Like you never know who you meet that could also have similar interests as you, that could actually plug you into whatever type of doors that you probably might be looking for. You know what I'm saying? So just come in here open-minded, man. Just expect to try new things. If you've never been hiking before, try to go hiking. The beach is here. Go to the beach if you've never even been to the beach before. It's a whole bunch of different activities that you can just, you might get distracted. That's the one thing I will say is try not to get this. If you're easily distracted, you got to fix that immediately, because if you came out here for a reason, remember why you came out here, because you can easily lose that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you just have to tell people like, hey, like, not this weekend. I got to sit down and study or work or whatever the case may be, because it's so much to do and people are cool, but it could also easily distract you from your ultimate reason for coming out here. You know, but if that is your reason, is to just hang out and, you know, have fun and live your life, which is nothing wrong with that, by all means, you know, come out here, live your best life. You know, we waiting on you. So jobs. Okay, this is like a whatever you want to do type of situation. I can't tell y'all what to do. Y'all are grown. I am like work for yourself, hustle, you know, fuck a job. You know, I'm anti-job all day, but use the job, don't let the job use you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be proactive. Think about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a job when I got out here. I was working at a little valet job. It's called Erewhon. It's a like high-end grocery store out here in LA. And it was cool. It was all right. It was decent. You know, it was okay, but obviously I knew it was temporary. But you know, things happen within the job itself, and people make the job a lot harder than what it is, and I just couldn't do it anymore. I lasted maybe 3 months. You know, maybe I lasted 3-4 months. I lasted about. That was my plan anyway, to get up out of there. So I did that. You know, that was God pushing me like, yo, you came out here with a plan. Don't let this job just deter you from that. But that's my situation about it, because I had to show proof of income to like get an apartment and just take care of other things, and that's what I did. Use the job, don't let it use you. Come out here with some skills. Come out here looking for a job if you don't already have one lined up. Like, maybe a lot of people wouldn't have done what I did, which is come out here without a job, but you know, I mean, that's going back to intuition again. You gotta know, you gotta trust yourself. Like, I am going to be on it about, you know, getting a job. Like, just be consistently like applying to jobs and whatever the case may be. Like have a skill, have an education, or whatever the case may be. I know anybody can do valet. That's not even like a real job to me, but it was a job and I came across it and I have history of doing it, so I knew I could do it. So yeah, I mean, just don't be out here thinking that you can just, that's another thing. That's going to be the next topic. Don't be out here thinking that you can just come out here and have one source of income. You jobs. Okay, this is like a whatever you want to do type of situation. I can't tell y'all what to do. Y'all are grown. I am like work for yourself, hustle, fuck a job. I'm anti-job all day, but use the job, don't let the job use you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be proactive. Think about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a job when I got out here. I was working at a little valet job. It's called Erewhon. It's a like high-end grocery store out here in LA. And it was cool. It was all right. It was decent. It was okay, but obviously I knew it was temporary. But things happen within the job itself, and people make the job a lot harder than what it is, and I just couldn't do it anymore. I lasted maybe 3 months. Maybe I lasted 3-4 months. I lasted about. That was my plan anyway, to get up out of there. So I did that. That was God pushing me, like, yo, you came out here with a plan. Don't let this job just deter you from that. But that's my situation about it, because I had to show proof of income to like get an apartment and just take care of other things, and that's what I did. Use the job, don't let it use you. Come out here with some skills. Come out here looking for a job if you don't already have one lined up. Like, maybe a lot of people wouldn't have done what I did, which is come out here without a job, but that's going back to intuition again. You got to trust yourself. Like, I am going to be on it about, getting a job. Like, just be consistently like applying to jobs and whatever the case may be. Like, have a skill, have an education, or whatever the case may be. I know anybody can do valet. That's not even like a real job to me, but it was a job and I came across it and I have history of doing it, so I knew I could do it. So yeah, just don't be out here thinking that you can just, that's another thing. That's going to be the next topic. Don't be out here thinking that you can just come out here and have one source of income. You can do that. I don't know like how much that source of income is paying, but the whole LA culture is going to make you want to climb the ladder. Like, wherever you at, even if you up here, you still gonna want to climb the ladder. Until I got to LA, I've never been money hungry. You know what I'm saying? I guess because I didn't need to necessarily. I've always been independent, but I've never been like chasing the bag like they say. But like LA has definitely made me, I've always been a hustler, but it made me grind a lot harder. So that's where I'm at now with it. LA is very fast paced. LA is very fast paced, and the reason why I know this is because I just went home recently to Michigan, and immediately I could already tell that the pace is just slower in Michigan versus LA. Like, out here everyone is just like, everyone's trying to get it, man, and it's fast paced, and it's like you either got to sink or swim. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get left behind. So I don't know who's calling me right now. Pause the video. Yo. My bad about that, y'all. So, the car that I had was a rental that I was just recording in. And basically, they took their car back because they think that I didn't do the service and I just left off the lot without getting the service taken care of, so they considered it to be stolen property. So they had to take it back because the guy who was helping me, he closed out the system, because I guess it's after hours, and they were going to put out like a police report about the whole thing. So I just gave it back because he never told me that I had to like come in and check with him, because before I was doing the whole contract with him, and he so that's that. We about to wrap this up. This is just a quick little video, like I said. Just wanted to give y'all some advice on if you're thinking about moving to California or anywhere else. But off the top of my head, parking. Parking can be tough if you're not used to living in the major city, because that's how they make their money. When I first got out here, parking tickets are like $90. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say $90. When I first got out here, I didn't know none of that. The signs can be a little tricky. And long story short, I racked up about 5 parking tickets probably in my first couple months. So you do the math. Tickets are $90 each. So do the math. So that was my welcome to LA. Just be careful with the signs, the red zones, the little red strip on the sidewalk that you'll see by the curb when you park your car. Just pay attention. Be mindful of that, because they're not gonna tell you, because they want to get your car so they can tow it and then make some more money. You know what I'm saying? It's a business. LA is just a business state, period. You know what I'm saying? So what else? I feel like I have to learn that everyone isn't raised the same as you. That's another thing. Everyone is not raised the same as you. Like manners, people will just like, I'm very like, I don't know if it's a me thing or if it's just like a general thing, because people will literally walk shoulder to shoulder right next to you, not knowing who you are, but just because. But I think it's because it's such a big city that people are just like so congested. So it's like, but like people would just like walk really close by you. They don't know what excuse me mean. They don't know pardon me, my bad. They don't really have the same manners, as I do. You know what I'm saying? So because I'm just full of manners and respect, and so I look for the same thing. I don't know if it's a cultural thing or whatever the case may be, but me personally, I have a little bubble that I don't really like people entering in. And my bubble has been violated multiple times since I've been out here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? COVID, watch out, back up. What else I want to touch on? I'm probably gonna make a couple more parts about, on moving to California or wherever you think about moving to. But last little tip: dating out here in California. Dating can be fun. Know what you want. You know what I'm saying? But that's in life in general. Know what you want. Dating can be cool. I've explored a little bit. I think dating just in general these days is just like weird. You know what I mean? So like no matter where you at, just have self-love. That's the message I'm gonna give out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like have some self-love, have some self-respect. Don't go for none of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But like I think a lot of people are just like in it for themselves these days, unfortunately. But have fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you, this is probably the wrong message. Like, it depends on what you're looking for, you know what I'm saying? Again, so like, if you really focus, like right now, me personally, I feel like I'm focusing on myself and my businesses and doing my own thing. So I don't really have time for a relationship. But if you're seeking a relationship, there's plenty of people out here to date, you know what I'm saying? Like, choose one and be happy. So dating is cool. You can meet people doing all types of things. Like I said earlier, hiking, you can go to the club, you can go painting, you can go to any type of arts out there. You can go to You can go to the beach. You can go. So many different activities. You know, I've yet to explore myself, but I told myself like I have to actually go out. You know what I'm saying? Go out as in networking and just meeting new faces and new people, because you on the rat race so much you kind of forget like I'm in LA. Like, wait a second, you know, like I can actually do a lot out here and have fun while I'm working. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. Like I said, this is just a quick little video. I'm gonna make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, like the video if you feel like you are planning on moving to LA, or if you are in LA and you just recently moved, and you know, show some support. Share the video with anybody who is thinking about moving to LA. Maybe this video will help them in some way. Comment on if you're on what your plans on and moving in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you got some experiences. Maybe you got something to say that I didn't touch on. Go ahead and leave a comment. Again, this is just like part one. I'll make multiple parts because it's so much out here in California that I could just touch on. So like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Jay Styles. See y'all in the next video.